It's a long time to go without a single Crimestoppers tip, and we didn't have any since back to mid-December.
That's a problem for police who start the new year with 3 new murders to solve. Good evening, I'm Megan Mongello in for Kyle.
And I'm Paula Toti. Police use the tips to catch some of the most dangerous criminals.
But homicide investigators say there's been a drop-off in Crimestoppers clues coming in. Angela INGRAM is live right now from the Criminal Investigation Center. And Angela, there's a plea going out there from police and families, correct?
That's right, Megan, and this has made it harder for investigators to help bring closure to families. And those families say as long as these criminals are on the street, they are free to go out there, shoot, and possibly kill someone else. A man in Westwood is gunned down as he tried to stop someone who broke into a family car.
I mean, how many people have a car parked outside that helps them go to work the next day, and you look outside and you see someone breaking in your car? That can happen to any one of us. That's what makes this one very scary.
Stanley Moore is one of several people killed since the beginning of the year, but tips have not been coming in to investigators.
We noticed that we haven't gotten a Crimestoppers tip in at Homicide in over a month. And generally during the holiday season, we get a lot more tips.
The program has been around for decades, with people calling or texting about all kinds of crimes citywide.
It's not just at CIS with homicides and rapes and sexual assaults, but across the city with robberies, thefts, shootings, theft from autos, you name it. It helps the community as a whole because we're trying to take people off the street.
Police credit Crimestoppers tips for helping to get arrests in 2 fairly recent murders. Jovan Fleming gunned down near Backenhamer, and innocent bystander Nico Larkin, who was hit by gunfire as he rode a Metro bus home from work.
I've known Nico for a long time, and we started off as friends, and he was like pretty much the only honest person at the program we was at, and he was nice to me.
Shantae Harriel and Larkin have a 3-year-old together.
He was a good father, very intuitive. He liked learning, he liked teaching her stuff.
For Shantae and her daughter, the arrest does not bring back Nico, but it does start to help with closure. Detectives are hoping for the same result for other families, like Stanley Moore's.
If anyone knows anything about cars that are being broken into, houses being broken into, any video footage from cameras. I know a lot of people have the security doorbell cameras, mainly around Fisher, Schaefer, and Bracken Woods.
And you can always call or text Crimestoppers to leave a tip, but investigators also point out that you can call down here at the Criminal Investigation section and speak specifically with an investigator if you're comfortable doing that. They say oftentimes if an investigator speaks specifically with a person who's willing to give information, instead of just getting a tip on Crimestoppers, they can sometimes get a little bit more information to help solve a crime. Reporting live from the Criminal Investigation section, Angela INGRAM, Local 12 News. Megan, back to you.
All right, thank you, Angela. And it's important now to mention the number to Crimestoppers, 352-3040. Again, you do not have to leave your name to get a cash reward.